I'm Cassie Premo Steele, a writer and creativity coach in Columbia, South Carolina, and I work long distance with people using writing as a way of healing and finding clarity and balance in their lives. Each Tuesday I'll be sharing a lesson from my co-creating coaching practice with you, a little 5-minute short lesson that you can use throughout your day to find balance and clarity for yourself in your own life. This lesson is called a poetry affair. Just as we might go out looking for a partner, we can go out looking for answers in poems. What I like to do is to pick some books at random from the shelf. If you have a free Saturday night, you could also do this by going to a local bookstore, dressing up a little, as you might to go to a bar, and then hang out in the poetry section and pick up a book like you might pick up a person. Just as in dating, things are a little bit random, and then what happens is that we learn to make meaning out of what we meet. So I have books here from Joy Harjo, who is my favorite living poet, Mary Oliver, whom a lot of people love, particularly as she writes about nature, and Rumi, who is also a favorite of many people, including mine. So what happens is you start with a question. You ask yourself something that you would like the answer to. So take a moment now to think about what that might be for you. It might be something about your creative life, your personal or professional life, something you would like to know. And then you open up the book at random. I'm going to pick Mary Oliver today. And then you read the poem. And the poem becomes an answer to your question. So think about your question. And here's the poem. Goldfinches. Some goldfinches were having a melodious argument at the edge of a puddle. The birds wanted to bathe, or perhaps just to dip their heads and look at themselves. And they were having trouble with who should be first, and so on. So they discussed it while I stood in the distance, listening. Perhaps in Tibet, in the old holy places, they also have such fragile bells. Or are these birds really just that? Bells come to us, come to this road in America. Let us bow our heads and remember now how we used to do it. Say a prayer. Meanwhile, the birds bathe and splash and have a good time. Then they fly off, their dark wings opening from their bright yellow bodies, their tiny feet all washed, clasping the air. And then what I ask my clients to do is to write about that poem in their journal as an answer to their question. You may already be hearing some of the phrases in your head that you'd like to record in your own journal as an answer to your question. I call my coaching co-creating because I believe that we are always creating in relationship with each other, with memories and images and dreams about places and people that we've lived and loved, and also with the natural world. We can also co-create with other poems. So today, take a few minutes to listen to the poem and then to write in your journal about how poetry can answer your question. We often look outside ourselves for the answers, and that's part of the answer. But what we have to do is connect that exterior with the interior, and that's how we make meaning. This is Cassie Premo Steele. Sign up for my newsletter at the link below, and happy co-creating.